SSP episode. Today, I started off by getting that Unbreaking 3 villager back. The one that I so brutally murdered last episode. For a bit of context as to what I was up to before I got back my Unbreaking guy, I was placing down signs where I wanted fancy trees to go, and I was terraforming the area to make it easier to walk around. I spent a little too long outside and ran all the way back home in the dark. The following morning, I killed 5 creepers and unfortunately only got 3 gunpowder out of it. To drown away my sorrows, I made a butt ton of lecterns and placed them around in a really satisfying way. I then dropped to the ground and ate some bread before tackling the upper level of the library. I stole some villagers from the new and not improved breeder and threw potatoes at them so they'd screw. Mom, please come pick me up, I don't like it here. I freed the other villagers and then back at the library, they hated each other's guts for some reason. Turns out, they just needed to be pushed and all would be fixed. I also closed the trapdoors hoping that would help, but I don't think it did. But I left anyways. Don't worry, I was being productive. I sheared the sheep, made some beds, placed the beds, broke the beds, and then put them in the other yonder not breeder. And then fixed my trapdoor problem. I could have crafted an axe to do this, but that's time not being spent breaking trapdoors, and it's inefficient. Speaking of inefficient, I only broke half. Breaking the rest will be future me's problem. Then I sat in the corner, contemplating existence. When I remembered I was at a computer, I knew exactly what to do. I looked through all the chests and stared off into the distance. After a bit, I moved the paper back into the chest and then ran away. What did I do? I touched the cow pen. And then I got a butt ton of glass blocks and went to go trade them with the cartographer for a mansion map. Although, I unfortunately lost all my brain cells earlier, and the glass that I brought over earlier to trade the cartographer wasn't traded. I instead ran off to the farmer and got emeralds there. I'm so smart. Look at me go. After wasting all the time ever, I finally got it, and then I beat the mansion on stream. By the way, I do have a Twitch if that last click didn't indicate that well enough. Same username as the channel, have at it. Anyways, I stole more beds from the old new breeder, and put them in the new breeder. And then I took my leave after I saw the heart effects. I then broke all the beds in the new old breeder. Why? I wanted to lure some into the new breeder, so that I didn't have to spend as much time waiting for the babies to grow up. I blocked up the old area so they couldn't get back, and I waited for night. Do I have footage of getting the old new villagers into the new breeder? No, but I do have footage of me shoving a dude into the lectern section. Now it's just a waiting game. I needed those children to grow up so I could successfully shove them into 1x2 boxes. This is perfectly humane. I back to the old new breeder and expanded the bedroom, placing back the extra beds. And then I carried on my night, breaking trapdoors and shoving grown citizens into boxes. The next one grew up right in front of my eyes, so that was pretty cool. To prevent the babies from running in there and ruining all my plans, I put some stone in front of the closed trapdoor. Now all I had to worry about was the babies climbing onto the block and suffocating if they grow up there. I tried luring the last dude in with food. It didn't work out, but eventually, after a lot of patience, I got the villager in and trapped him forever. It then became my first test subject. I gave up after like 3 lecterns though. Instead, I made a list of all the possible enchants I wanted and went through the bottom layer of villagers to rule out the enchantments I already had and really didn't need to worry about. Now, I had nothing to do except for getting those specific villager books. I had no excuse anymore. I streamed myself making the basics of a creeper farm, and after stream I watched Technoblade's VR upload. My first thought was, yo, I want to do that. So I downloaded the software and went for it. My frames were really garbage though, so I left as quickly as I booted it up. I filled up the bottom layer of the creeper farm with water, and then decided against the creeper farm entirely, opting to start up an entirely new project. I made my way down south, and a dolphin followed me, but unfortunately, you can't come along, Mr. Dolphin. I remember seeing a swamp down here, and I needed slime balls for this project. When night hit, I found some slime and walked away with a butt ton of it. I only needed 18, but hey, I'll settle for 55 balls. I set up the carpet duplicator and felt really hecking powerful. Between actually getting the redstone to work and the satisfaction of carpet being thrown at my face, I was having fun. Even though past me thought I got carried away, I promise, I did not. I would need way more than that. On stream, I connected up the portals and fancified them. The plan with the nether roof was to make a replica of the overworld out of carpet. I would have done normal blocks, but I didn't want to deal with spawning creatures that could blow up my project, so carpet it is. I did a lot more carpet on stream, and then scary noises came to haunt my soul. So that was fun, I guess. I ran home to get some more blue carpet, and while I was here, I may as well show off what I was doing before the carpet duplicator. I was shearing sheep manually because I'm bad at redstone and couldn't figure out how to auto shear to save my life. And then I broke my life's work. So again, that was a thing. I spacked all the shears into some random chest to deal with them later. After wrapping up majority of the ocean project, I got very distracted and ran off to go look at some mushrooms. I made a tiny trail of mushrooms to lead me back, and then I found a patch of red ones. And then I managed to lose my way. After panicking for a bit, I found the brown mushroom patch as well as some carpet. That could have been a disaster. This is proof as to why I need carpet to guide me in the nether. After that fiasco, I went to bed and slept away my problems. Thanks for watching. I do stream on Twitch now every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. That might change up soon. I'm still debating on it, but yeah, I'd love it if you come say hi every once in a while. And yeah, goodbye!